Greetings, everyone. Welcome to December. As I'm sure you can all tell, I'm not Asa Dotzler. I'm David Bryant, understudy to Asa Dotzler, who is indisposed today and has asked me to fill in his behalf, which I'm happy to do. Friends of Mozilla, we do love our Tech Speakers program. I know every week at this meeting, at the beginning, we highlight the contributions of one or more of our tech speakers busily active around the world, getting the word out about Mozilla and the web and our products and technologies. And we would like to continue our unbroken string of thank yous to the tech speakers, in particular contributions last week from Aaron, Felipe, Santosh, Claudia, Jen, Aka, and Galoo for all their great work. Keep on rocking the free web, and thanks again, tech speakers. By the way, if you'd like to join the Hardy Tech Speaker Band, the application period for the 2020 cohort is now open. There's a link here in the notes to get you to the information you need to either apply, or maybe you know someone you think would be a great tech speaker. Definitely let us know about that as well. Always eager to get more folks engaged in the Tech Speakers program. But thanks again, tech speakers. All right, upcoming events. I think it's a little quiet here, what with the holiday week in the U.S. last week. Actually, I can tell you, because the page needs to be reloaded, the Indie Web Camp San Francisco is being hosted at our San Francisco office this Saturday and Sunday. Oh, look, more stuff too. So that's on the agenda. Let me back up. Tuesday, ECMA TC39 standards meeting is hosted in San Francisco at the Salesforce office. I know a number of Mozillians are there attending the meeting. There's the agenda if you want to know what's going on at TC39. That meeting continues on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, the Homebrew Website Club in Nuremberg and Austin, Texas. Details on that event are linked here in the wiki. It's a great resource if you're interested in getting your own web page or website up online, or just building your own identity on the web. A Website Club is entirely built around helping you do that. TC39 meeting continues on Thursday in San Francisco, link above. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Saturday and Sunday is Indie Web Camp San Francisco, one of the many Indie Web Camps that happens around the world. Sort of an all-level bar camp-like collaboration for 2 days. The first day, Saturday, will be topics and presentations, both from selected presenters as well as crowdsourced from the attendees. And then on Sunday is a hands-on day, which is where people can actually work together to build their own web presence, add or expand their ability to participate in the indie web, or contribute to some of the new tools and technologies that make the indie web so awesome. So links there, RSVP if you're interested, or you can ping Tantek on Slack, and he will tell you all about Indie Web Camp and the Indie Web. Next week, the ET Speaker Series, which we always look forward to, is on Wednesday the 11th, so that's not this Wednesday, but a week from day after tomorrow. Well, here in Mountain View and broadcast on Airmo, the speaker is Janet Vertesi from Princeton University. The topic is Just Opt Out, the Hidden Trade-Offs in Personal Data Ownership, which reviews 7 years worth of personal experimentation in opting out from all the many data detections and platforms associated with the online web. I happened to hear this morning that we have blocked our trillionth tracking probe in Firefox, just with the features there. So I think personal data ownership continues to be a hot topic, and we look forward to the talk next Wednesday to learn more about that. As always, in the wiki page, there is a list of tickets that may be available to you, thanks to our DevRel team, both in terms of events like the Web Audio Conference in Trondheim, or sponsored events where tickets may be available either soon, or in some cases not until well into 2020. So plan ahead if you're interested, click the links and get signed up to take advantage of some of these available tickets. All right, time to move on to our speakers. The first one is virtual Asa Dotzler. That would be me, giving the weekly Firefox update. So Firefox 70.0.1 is our current stable release. 71 is in the beta channel and ships to stable release tomorrow, December the 3rd. So important day there. 72 is in the nightly channel, and today is merge day. There have been about 320 bug fixes landed in Nightly over the last week, including a number of accessible or notable changes. One is an accessibility regression in the Booksmark Manager related to the ongoing de-zooling of Firefox. Hopefully you've been following along as that effort has proceeded over quite some time. That fix has landed and uplifted for 71. The add-ons recommendations page is now accessible thanks to some bug fixes that have been landed. Web Render, which if you've been following along is a super cool technology for improving graphics and rendering pipeline in Firefox, is now enabled for NVIDIA laptops with small screens, as well as for Google Pixel 3, Pixel 3 XL, and I can tell you from personal experimentation, the Pixel 3a, which I happen to have. And so it's all available behind a pref, and you can turn it on and have fun with Web Render in Nightly. A bug causing Firefox to open multiple tabs when set as the default mail client has been fixed. Another big piece of implementation, new shared array buffer, something I've personally been looking for a long time, has been enabled and is now available in Nightly thanks to a lot of diligent work from folks to make that happen. And if you've been following along, content preloading, there's a new feature to let you signal in the head part of your web page that there's some particularly important content that you'd like the browser to go ahead and fetch, so that it is available when the web page refers to it later on in the body of the page. And there's support for that that's described here that is available for script and style types behind a pref, and that's landed in Nightly as well. So looking forward to spending more time with preload. And that's the Firefox update for this week. All right. Next up, live from Toronto, Josh Matthews is going to give us our weekly emerging technologies update. Josh, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I've got two things for you today. One is that I'm excited to announce that the Mozilla Foundation has published a companion guide to the Internet Health Report, which is focusing specifically on the Internet of Things and smart homes. And so this is compiled with the input from a bunch of people who share Mozilla's vision for how the ecosystem for the Internet of Things could be improved with better user privacy, including members of the Emerging Technologies Web Things team. So take a look at that if you're interested in the smart home market at this point. It's just out in time for the holiday buying season. And secondly, I want to tell you about the Mozilla Developer Roadshow Asia that just finished a couple weeks ago. We passed through 5 different cities. That is Tokyo, Seoul, Taipei, Singapore, and Bangkok, and had over 600 developers who attended these talks on developer matters related to Mozilla projects. The videos are not available yet, but we'll let you know in the future when they are. Everything was recorded. But in the meantime, we encourage you to check out the Mozilla Developer YouTube channel, which features lots of interesting and engaging talks by, tutorials and talks and things by Mozilla web developers. And it has over 12,000 subscribers since its launch in October, which is great. So take a look. That's all for today.
Thanks, Josh. All right. Whoops. All right. Next up, Anil Kanji from the Mozilla Foundation is going to talk to us about the Privacy Not Included Buyer's Guide. And Anil is in Toronto, too. Take it away, Anil.
Hey, everyone. I'm Anil, and as David said, I work at the Mozilla Foundation on public engagement. And thanks, Josh, for the preview about Privacy Not Included. So that's what I'm here to talk about today. Josh was talking about Privacy Included, which is a companion piece to this year's guide. Privacy Included delves a little bit more into internet-connected devices in homes and has the input from the experts and our friends in the network. Privacy not included. So as you know, our goal is to grow a movement standing up for a healthy internet. And one way we do that is to bring focus to key issues that threaten the web. 3 years ago, we started reporting on the privacy and security of products that connected to the internet, toys, gadgets, smart home devices, and people and companies were really interested in what we had to say. And we got a lot of traction. So we've just published our 3rd annual guide, and we'd love for all Mozillians to go and check it out and share it far and wide. We've reviewed over 70 connected products this year, Lots of them are probably on your shopping lists. And I'm going to give a quick sneak peek as to some of the products that made the naughty and nice lists. So we were happy with the Sonos One SL, the Nintendo Switch, the iRobot Roomba, and Garmin fitness trackers. They do a fairly good job of protecting our privacy or looking after our data. We have some concerns about the Ring doorbell, Facebook portal, Roku, and fitness trackers for kids in general. So to find out why and to read more about those products, visit privacynot.included.org and check out the guide. And please don't forget to share it out. Thanks, everyone.
Great. Thanks, Neil. Just in time for Cyber Monday shopping. So check the guide first before you click and buy online. Oops. All right. Next up, Kelsey is going to talk about the Outreachy program here in Mountain View.
Thank you. Hi, I am Kelsey Whithauer. I work on the diversity and inclusion team, and I also help manage the Outreachy program along with fellow Mozillian Dustin Mitchell. So Outreachy provides opportunities to work in free and open source software. Outreachy mentorships are open to applicants around the world, making the program incredibly accessible and open to all, regardless of geographic location. Once selected, participants work remotely with Mozilla mentors full-time for 3 months, focusing on specific FOSS projects while collaborating across diverse cultures and experiences. Outreachy projects may include programming, user experience, data science, and more. Mentors are able to gain unique leadership experience, while participants often find employment after their participation with Outreachy in jobs that use the skills that they've gained within their Outreachy Mozilla participation. This program is incredibly beneficial for all who participate, and Mozilla has proudly sponsored over 100 participants since 2013. Tomorrow, December 3rd, we will proudly welcome 11 new incumbents, Mozilla Outreachy participants, who will partner with 20 Mozilla mentors. If you would like more information on the program, projects, or would like to welcome the incoming participants, please reach out to me or Dustin via email at outreachy-coordinators@mozilla.com.
Thanks, Kelsey. I love the Outreachy program. Always good to get to meet and learn from the participants. Let's see. Let me check and see if there are any late breaking additions here. Hit the Happy Reload page. Nope, doesn't look like it. And this is the point in the agenda where we would introduce new folks, but as you can see from the list, we don't have any introductions this week. So without further ado, thanks everyone for joining. I look forward to seeing you all next week. 2 more Mondays, I think, maybe, before we get to the Christmas holidays. So I've got a couple more of these sessions to go in 2019. Until then, keep on rocking the free web.